That's the back side. This thing, I had fiberglass some of it together once, very sloppily. 35 years ago probably. And I was just, after seeing how shitty and screwed up this was, I was just gonna get another one. And I thought, oh, $50 would be expensive even. But they're $300 and up for shitty ones. Better than this, but. And perfect ones, like you saw there, that was the highest I ever saw, 1,200 and whatever. So anyway, this will get cleaned up. The glue will get scraped out. This will probably get around the edge here after I fix the top. This will get seam sealer, like body seam sealer or a painter's seam sealer, just to tidy it up. And I'm just going to leave this flat for now. I used to have an ashtray right here. Don't need the ashtray anymore. I've got to clean out this cutout for the heater controls, which really isn't that big a deal. And then back here, this was just a pocket on top, like a compartment. And this, of course, was the old school AM FM radio. But I'm gonna put a little shallow digital headset in it eventually. And that cutout will work good for that. But that's, unless I score another one down the road, a decent one at a decent price, I'll keep looking. If I see like every once in a while on Marketplace down here, I'll see 79, 80, 81 Toyota two-wheel drive pickups. People are parting out, and I found one of these the other day, but it was broke in half, and I'm just not going to mess with that. But this is what it's going to get for now. Just want to fill that hole. But like I said, I'll tidy that all up. A little more glue and mesh. We'll build that up and keep going. I should have recorded more of me trying to glue this thing together, but it was in so many pieces. There's the beginning of the end. For more effect. That's loose right now, but getting there. Almost done. I got to re-drill that hole. I think there's a hole here I got to re-drill. And this needs a little more finesse, but it's pretty close. I've been tinkering on that. That's coming along pretty good. That needs a little more finesse up there, but that's pretty close to done. I didn't get mass tinkering done on this like I wanted to, but it's been a weekend. I gotta move that out of the way. There she is, 2010 Toyota Corolla, the U340 or 341E automatic transmission. She is solid through all the gears, but it's very lazy shifting from third to fourth. And I'm hoping, since it's not throwing a code, that it's just a solenoid. Apparently it's really common in these. Driving it and checking it out and playing with it in different speeds and gears and whatnot, it acts like a solenoid. It doesn't act like it's actually slipping. It just doesn't, it'll come out of third, but it won't go into fourth, if that makes sense. So, filter, gasket, fluid, solenoids, and we'll see what happens. That's pretty nasty, pretty black. That alone can cause the issue I'm having. Carry on. Next thing up is to get all these little bolts out. I take a 10mm socket, and I'll probably make a mess. It's a good thing I'm in the desert. I have plenty of sand. Get the pan off, clean up my mess, and I've never done one of this particular model before, but I believe you have to drop the valve body at least part way to get at least one solenoid. That's what I'm seeing and reading when you have to replace 3 of the solenoids, the most common ones apparently. But there's 5 solenoids in here I'm changing, and 2 of those I may have to drop the valve body all the way. I don't know. We will see. Time to get with it. Pan's off. Bolts safe and sound. Clean everything up. Get that filter off next. I think this is the one that causes you to drop the valve body at least a little bit because there's no clearance right here. Probably have to take this plastic out of the way too, just to have some arm room. Oh, here we go. Well, the filter's out. Yeah, this one won't come out. This one won't come out. That one won't come out. None of them without dropping the valve body. Set the camera down, get these unplugged, and pull that body out. That was a mess. Well, I turned the camera off and got busy and forgot to record some more of it. I actually wanted to record getting the valve body out. I had it up on the bench, pulling the solenoids. I was going to go step by step through that, but I got so into trying to fix the damn thing, I just didn't record any of that, which doesn't matter in the end anyway, because it needs a transmission. So I've been shopping around all last night and today. New ones are crazy expensive for that, but I'm finding good used ones, even JDM, which I'm been a little iffy about. But although I've done JDM type Toyota engines for that truck once way back in the day, I've had good luck, but I'm reading some hit and miss stuff, mostly good. So anyway, I'm looking at like somewhere between $900 and $1,300 for a good moderate miles transmission. Yay. But in the meantime, I'm waiting for a couple of parts houses, yards to get back to me and see what they've got, and shipping and all that good stuff, because a lot of them, you know, great prices, and then they want almost as much for the shipping as they do for the damn transmission. But yeah, I found one tiny little piece of metal, much larger than you should find in that transmission pan. And of course it was like, I was wiping a lot more silver powdery pasty fluid out of that pan than I should have to. But at that point I had the solenoids and the kit, the gasket and filter and all that. I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I've already got them. I'm going to try it. So, and I'll pull it back apart and save those brand new solenoids, if nothing else. Box them back up, put them on the shelf. Because with my luck, I'll need them down the road. But yeah. Yep, first, second, third is great. Rock solid. Fourth, no way, no. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for some of those guys to get back to me about that Corolla transmission, I'm gonna get back to something a little more fun. Little tiny bit of interior parts I've managed to work on the Toyota, the pickup truck, the fun stuff. Project 82, no budget Project 82, that thing. This thing's just about done. I've hardly been able to tinker on it much of anything lately. It's been a heck of a week. But I'll let this primer cure up, and then once it's nice and hard, I'll scuff that, kind of block it with a little foam block, and see how it looks. Should be pretty close. After that, it might be ready for some black, And then that wood piece I got back here, I'm gonna clean up, maybe knock the edges down a little bit better and paint it, probably paint it brown to match the dash pad. That's about all I've gotten done this week. This, working on the glove box door. It had a dent, I fixed that. My custom outdoor paint booth. I had to fix a dent in the glove box. And this is a little retainer for my dash pad that I made to go on top because that's warped. The dash pad is warped. These will get painted almond and to match the rest of the interior. See how those go. I'll probably scuff those tonight and maybe throw some color on them. We'll see. Micro progress. Micro progress. This could fit a little better. The dash is warped, the pad, and I'm just trying to buy some life out of it. There's my little retainer to help flatten it out and hold it in place. That looks all right. I don't know if I can get a double din in stereo in there or not. I'll have to take some measurements. The framework behind it's a little tight. That might be pretty cool, but I'll put whatever I can get away with. And then some light switches, things like that. I feel like I've been spinning my wheels this last week and a half. I've been able to do nothing but 100 different little things partway through. But at least I got that centerpiece for the dash basically done. Can't really do much more to it till I get in there. I gotta fix a little bit of wiring back there. I've got to drill a little hole because I'm going to add a screw because I ended up omitting one of the original screw bosses, I guess, on the back of that plastic. And ironically, I found by accident on eBay a factory type replacement, that fascia, for 79 bucks. But I'd have to cut part of it up anyway because it's not going to have a factory dinky little AM FM radio in there anymore. It's going to have something a little more modern. So I'm going to do my best to make what I made work. It fits well enough. The dash pad is the only real issue there. That top's got that little bit of a gap. But I was looking at some of just the shells, the overlay for that pad, and that might be the way to go. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Or some kind of channeled trim across the top, something. Anyway, that's as far as I got on Project 82 this week. So far. Wednesday. No. Yes. I don't even know what day it is. Been a long week and a half, 2 weeks. At least it's something. Anything is progress. I'm antsy. I just wish I could get more done faster. So, in the meantime, peace.